Hello. Hello and welcome to my long-awaited flat tour. Come on in. So when you walk into the flat, this is what it's like. It basically, I'm literally just jumping straight into this, but anyway. This is what it looks like when you walk through the door. So as you walk through the door, you see the like living area here, and then you have all of this space here. This is kind of like a corridor sort of thing. We have like all our coats and bags and, well, actually all my coats and bags and scarves on here, which is over the door. I'm gonna open this, brave and open this door just because you're probably curious to see what's in here. So in here it's just kind of like a storage place. I don't even know, what is that? Is that like an electric thing? Electric meter, I think. It's the fuse box, that is the fuse box. And then we have the ironing board in here as well. We have like the bags and like a spare duvet and stuff. So basically all the crap gets put in here. And we never open this door because I have all these clothes and stuff on here. So anyway, moving on. So as you walk in, this is what it's like, and we have the toilet actually on this side, well, the bathroom. It's actually a really small bathroom. It's basically like a box room, but it kind of does what it says on the tin. So here you've got this. This is a sink, in case no one knew what a sink was. We've got the toilet. Put a flower in that corner just because I thought it kind of needed something to spice it up a little bit. I felt like a plant was needed in this corner. And then I've got my like fake tan stuff there, so like excuse that, it's a bit of a mess. Down here we have the, what is it called? We have scales. These are the scales, and then we've got some good old bleach to bleach the toilet with. Here, I'm just gonna like pretend that it's nice. On here, this is where we put the towels, so after like I have a shower, I'd normally like put this on and heat this up a little bit, and then that's where I put the towel just to heat it up. But it takes ages to heat up, so if you want to have a shower, make sure that it's warm by the time you get out the shower. You need to put it on like half an hour prior. And obviously we've just got a hand towel here to like wash your hands and etc. The door, this is the shower. I was actually sat on the toilet this morning thinking, oh my god, the shower fits in so well. I don't even know if they would have had to, do you think they would have had to knock down this wall to make sure the shower fits in? In my old house where I used to live with my parents, we actually never had a shower, so having a shower was very new. I didn't know how to use a shower basically because we never really went away, and I always had a bath. But I love showers now, so showers are the way to go. So here in the hallway I do actually have this mirror. I just thought it would be nice to have in the hallway just to check yourself before you go out. Obviously I look a mess today, so you know, today was more of like a B&M trip, but anyway. So as you come in, this is the living area. And if you've seen any of my vlogs before, you'll know that this looks very different to how it used to look. I've done a lot to make sure that this is tidy and done a lot of moving around to see what's best, because as you can see, it is kind of like a weird shape, this room. So you have like this bit here. Yeah, we were really lucky to have this couch because it fit in really nicely into this spot. It was actually from the charity shop. And all these cushions on here as well were also from the charity shop. So these cushions here, these four, actually came with the sofa from the charity shop. And then we've got two back here, which I actually got from Matalan. And then at the same time, we also got this armchair as well. And these two cushions, once again, were from the charity shop. I do also have this side table, which Jordan absolutely hates because he says that it's too small, whereas I just think it's really nice. And I love a good copper side table anyway. So I do have this plant as well, which actually came from Primark, which I think just gives a little bit of life to this room a little bit more. And then the actual table is from B&M. I actually got it recently, so you should still be able to buy it. Back here we have Ned, which was basically, he lived in my bedroom at home, and then now we've had to keep him, and he is just chilling behind the armchair basically. We do have this tall floor lamp as well. This was from Dunelm. I bought this back when I used to work there, and this was like £10 in one of the star buys. I literally have had this since I used to live at home, but I never actually used it. But I thought it would be perfect just to put in the corner. So when it's a lot darker, it's actually really sunny today, but when it's a lot darker and it's nighttime, normally I like to put that light on. And then over here, we have a shoe rack with all the shoes. We do actually have my ring light, as I take a lot of like my Instagram fashion pictures down here as well, so I just keep this ring light here. Basically, it's really hard because this flat is back to front. So you'd have your kitchen and stuff downstairs, and then you'd have your bedrooms upstairs, whereas this flat is upside down, so we have like our kitchen and our living room area upstairs and everything else downstairs. So you'll occasionally see me saying upstairs, downstairs the wrong way around, but it's just because it's what I'm used to, so it's a little bit confusing. So yeah, I normally take my Instagram fashion pictures up here, which is why this ring light is here. I have literally just created this area. This is kind of like a cubby area. Like I said earlier, this is like a really weird shaped flat. It's nothing is like square, if that makes sense. So I thought that this would fit in really nicely. This actually used to be in my like beauty makeup room downstairs, but I brought it upstairs, and then we have a desk here. I'm basically still working from home, as you would have seen from my working from home vlog. So I like to have multiple spaces where I can work. These flowers are from Jordan. They're actually real. I've kept them alive, which is crazy. And this plant and this pot is actually from Primark. I got this when we moved in. Here we have kind of like a shelving area, which I just basically put everything that I don't know where to put, so that's kind of a work in progress. And then down here I've just got some PR stuff that I actually do need to take downstairs, but it's just living up here at the moment. And then we've got a heater. If you come over to the kitchen area, the living room and the kitchen are kind of like the same area, and the one thing that I like about this is the cupboards. I actually love the cupboards because it has kind of like a copper handle, and I love the grey as well, and then it has kind of a marble effect countertop. And we've got the sink here, we have a slow cooker over here, we have the washing machine down here. So when we bought the flat, it actually came with a washing machine and the cooker and the fridge, so it was partly furnished, but everything else like a sofa and stuff we had to buy ourselves. There is quite a lot of space here, and as you can probably see, the cupboards are a little bit full. They're having like a full-on party in there. And then in these cupboards we basically keep all of our like plates and stuff. So this is my great organizational skills. We got these actually from Asda, which were really nice, and they were really cheap as well. We've just had them ever since we moved in. These canisters, I'm pretty sure I got them from B&M, and they're nice as well, because it was so hard to get black canisters that didn't cost an arm and a leg. In there it's just like sauces and stuff, so that's a little bit boring. This one here we have like all our pans and stuff. I've actually been cooking a little bit more recently, so I do go into this cupboard quite a bit. And then over here we have like all our knives and stuff. It's actually a spinning one. Oh, this cupboard, it is literally just like all your other stuff. Kind of a mix of everything in this cupboard. So we've got like some of our trays and stuff, and then like oil. We have a panini maker, which we use to make toasties, and then in here we have like all our cutlery and stuff. I don't even know what's in the rest of these drawers, if I'm honest. I don't really go towards these drawers, but anyway, so that's that. I don't know if you've seen, but we actually now have a TV, and we have this. I kind of created this gallery wall, so these are actually from the range. It was $9.99 for all 5 of them, which includes frames. So I decided to put this up here just to give this room a little bit of spice, because it was like very bland and white. And then obviously we've got the TV as well, which makes it seem a lot more homely. And then now we've got the thing that basically solved the flat to us, which is the spiral staircase. I have a very deep love-hate relationship with this spiral staircase, mainly because it's a pain to get up when you like need the toilet at 2 in the morning. You have to go up a spiral staircase, which is worse than going up a normal like stairs upstairs. So I actually have gone down this drunk a few times, and I haven't actually fallen flat on my face, so I did really well. Let's come down the dreaded spiral staircase. So it's a lot colder down here than upstairs, because there is windows down here, but it kind of, I'll show you in a minute, it looks out towards like a wall so you don't actually get any sunlight. So here we have basically it's like don't want to say like a corridor, just kind of like a space before you go to the bedroom and the spare room. So this is actually a 2-bed flat. On the wall here we do actually have this picture, which was from Dunelm. I've had this for a good couple of years and just never put it up. I literally put it up today. Behind the stairs we have all of Jordan's crap, so we're not going to show that because that's probably the messiest part. But we're going to go into the spare room. So if you come into the spare room, this is the spare room. We actually wanted a 2-bedroom flat, so we weren't like living basically on top of each other, and we could have our own space. So over here is my side of the room. I have done so much to this side of the room, and it has really changed since when I first lived here. When we first like moved in, this desk was here and the chair was here. So I kind of had my back to the wall, but I wanted something a little bit different. So I actually put the desk up against the wall because I do sometimes work down here, so I wanted somewhere where I could be comfortable. I do have a couple of plants on this desk as well. This plant is from, I want to say Matalan, and then this one is actually from Primark from back in the day. And the desk I actually got from Argos, mainly because it has shelves, and then there is a little bit at the bottom where I have my perfumes and stuff. We do have, well, I have put up a shelf up here. Everything that's hanging up, by the way, is hung up by command strips, and they're really, really good because they don't actually damage the wall. So I do have this shelf here. This plant is from B&M. I actually bought this like 4 years ago, and I went in B&M and I'm pretty sure they still have exactly the same one. I did actually get these hanging leaves from eBay. It was something like £3.99, so I just thought that was nice to put up there to jazz it up a little bit. Here we have my Alex 9 drawers. Actually, is there 9? I don't know. We have my Alex drawers from IKEA, so all my makeup and stuff is in here. I did actually do, when I first moved in, I did like a makeup collection, so everything is basically in there. I'm not going to open them because they are a little bit broken, so it took me a while to fix. And then on here I have my clothing rail. I am actually looking at a house to have more space, mainly because I have so many clothes as well, so hopefully I can have a wardrobe in my house instead of a clothing rail, because it does look a little bit messy here, so please excuse that. But this looks better than it did, basically. And then over here we just have Jordan's gaming section, so I don't normally like go over here. I just let him do his thing over here. And then on this wall I have put up these prints, which were 50p each from Poundland. I actually got these the other week, so they are like still in stock. I didn't get a frame for them because I couldn't find a frame cheap enough to put them in. However, I think they look okay on their own, like without a frame for now. I just thought it was something to jazz up the room a little bit because I like prints, I like gallery walls. I'm not the best at interior, but I did think it was something to jazz it up and give it a bit of spice. So that was the spare room. And then finally, this is the bedroom. It's actually really echoey in here. Actually over here there used to be like tons of stuff. I got these drawers from Argos. I'm actually really annoyed because this one doesn't actually close. Basically the thing at the bottom, what's it called, like the wooden thing at the bottom, like the wooden slat, kind of like sinks down, so you can't actually physically close it, which is a little bit annoying. But like I said, these were from Argos. These were pretty cheap, which is why I got them. I don't do expensive things. And I do have this plant which I got from Primark, which I think is really, really nice. And I just put this on here to jazz it up a little bit. Here we have some of the storage things. So I have like some of my Ariana stuff that I've collected over the years, like my sign stuff and etc. In this velvet like ottoman box, I do actually have like my cardigans, my dresses and stuff, so I pop that in there. And then here is just like random storage bits and pieces. I actually like don't have a clue what's in them, but either way. Down here we have this rug. This was actually from B&M, and it's just something to spice up the room a little bit because it was kind of a bit dull without it. And then we've got the bed. This bed sheet is from Dunelm. It's actually a teddy bear bed sheet, so it's really, really nice. This is from Matalan, just kind of a throw I got back in 2018, I think. These cushions are from Primark. They're actually really nice because they're a really nice size, and I'm pretty sure they were something like £4 each. You can see that the bed is a little bit, there is kind of like a lump in the bed. It's because we do actually sleep with 2 duvets, so I have my duvet, which is the Dunelm one, and then Jordan has his own, mainly because like I hog the duvet, so it was just easier for both of us. And then here I do actually have this side table, which is a grey side table that I got from B&M. They do actually still sell this, but I got this as soon as I moved in because I've always had a side table. So on here is just like my hand cream, my water, because I always have to have water before I go to bed. We have this side table lamp, which is from Jayne as well, which is really nice. I've got my iPad on here. On here I do have this cute little pot that is actually like a bathroom tumbler, but I got this from B&M, and it just has like all my clips and stuff. It actually has my USB for my laptop as well that I use to edit my videos on. And then in here, I'm not actually going to open it up, but there is kind of like all my tablets, like my pills and everything that I need in there. And then I have like my wires down here as well, so I've got like my phone charger, my iPad charger, Nintendo Switch charger. My Nintendo Switch actually does live in here as well. So that was my long awaited flat tour. I know it took like a year and nearly a year and a half to do it, so I'm really sorry, but it took a long time to get everything to where I wanted it. So I really hope that you did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to smash it a big massive thumbs up, and also feel free to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure to also tap that bell so you're notified every single time I post a new video. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on my next video very, very soon. Bye!